Welcome back. These are the events of November 7th. Happy birthday if this is your birthday. If you'd like to see who was born on your birthday, you can click the red previous button in the top right. If you'd like to be alerted when we cover your birthday, click the blue button. But for now, let's take a look at the events that help shape the history of your birthday. On this day in 1991, Magic Johnson announced he had HIV. Now, someone living in a bubble hearing that a guy named Magic Johnson got HIV might jump to the conclusion that he was a porn star. I don't know how they could, what with the other completely innocent and non-sexually innuendo-named players in the NBA, like Tiny Archibald, Clyde the Glide, the Big Dipper, the Hick from French Lick, Downtown Freddie Brown, Tricky Dick McGuire, Sleepy Floyd, Booby Gibson, Hot Rod Hundley, The Worm, Kevin the Black Hole McHale, Nick the Quick, Big Sexy, Big Nasty, the Maverick Heat, Dirk Nowitzki, and the Big O. Well, enough dick jokes for now. Magic Johnson. What was his wife's name? Phantasmagorical Vagina? Moving on. This day, if it is your birthday, you already know that it has a strong connection to American politics especially. In 1874, Thomas Nast used an elephant to represent the Republican Party for the first time. He chose the symbol for the party of Lincoln because it was a noble animal of great size, intelligence, logic, strength, and dignity, all traits the current Republican Party possesses. And I'm not being sarcastic at all. Various presidents have been elected on this day, such as Roosevelt for a fourth time, Eisenhower in a landslide, Kennedy, Nixon despite the Watergate investigation, and a black man named Barack Hitler Obama. And in the most controversial election since Rutherford B. Hayes, this day also marks the start of the catastrophic 32-day-long clusterfuck fucktangle known as the 2000 election. Thankfully, the political divisiveness ended and dignity was restored to the White House when the election ultimately went to George W. Bush. Today is perhaps best known as the date of the famed October Revolution, the date the Bolsheviks stormed the Winter Palace and achieved their ultimate goal, to cause thousands of American high school freshmen to flunk their world history quizzes. -10? The October Revolution wasn't in October?
It was in November.
November 7th, the perfect day to begin an October Revolution. Way to go, guys. How's that Julian calendar working out for you? Inspired by their deeds, the Bolsheviks went on to bury Andrew Johnson at Grant's tomb and cast Kermit the Frog as a porcupine. You know, recently I watched a movie they produced, The Hunt for Red November. Jesus Garcia Corona, a man who me and my brother probably owe our lives to. On this day in 1907, Jesus, a locomotive engineer, sacrificed himself, driving a flaming train full of dynamite away from the populated city of Nacozari, Sonora. We have direct descendants that lived in Nacozari at the time. Jesus Garcia's action movie level selfless act made him a national hero in Mexico and here in Arizona as well. The show and our existence as people owe a debt of gratitude to Jesus Garcia. To round out the list, Jeanette Rankin, first woman elected to the Congress, that historically diverse group of old white men. Yes, they are less diverse than Epic Mealtime. By the way, I'm making those Epic Mealtime jokes because I like them. The Tacoma Narrows Bridge collapses in a windstorm only 4 months after it was built, giving us an example of aeroelastic flutter and this awesome film of its collapse. Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid were killed in Bolivia on this day when they stormed out in a standoff and inexplicably froze in position as they were shot from all sides. Here's a famous recreation. Well, let's tally up for the achievements for today. 6 Rhetorics. I told you this day had a strong political lineage. Well, this has been the birthday blog for November 7th, your birthday in history.
Thank you, Cass. Remember to favorite, like, comment, subscribe, and also subscribe to Epic Let's Watch. The Birthday blog is a 366 episode Epic 7-year project. Send this to friends on Facebook by clicking Events, then Birthdays, or use the share button below. For CassAnaya, my name is CassAnaya, and have a happy birthday.